One.
Hi, Hilltop students and staff. I am going to go over a few reminders as we get ready to introduce the new cold case onto the lunch line starting Monday, October 14th for 3rd and 4th graders, and then shortly after that for kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade. Just depends on how long it takes us to get all the bugs and fine details worked out of it. But let's go over a few of the reminders. The one thing that you will notice, students have already seen the difference, is that our dishwasher is fixed. So students are able to start using the hard trays, which makes carrying their tray so much easier. Each day there will be different items in the cold case. Depending on the lunch menu, it could be carrots, lettuce, peaches, applesauce, oranges, apples, pears, cucumber slices, coleslaw, or celery sticks. If you drop the tongs or spoon on the floor, please let someone know. Don't put it back in the food. After using the tongs or spoon, place it off to the side of the container for the next person. This cold case will be new to everyone, so please be patient as we find the most efficient way to use the cold case. 3rd and 4th graders will begin using the cold case on Monday, October 14th. The kindergartners, 1st graders, and 2nd graders will begin using it after we have all the bugs worked out of it. But let's review the list of the golden rules for our new cold case. When you first see the cold case, you will notice it looks like a salad bar you have seen in restaurants, but we are using it to store cold items rather than have all the items that will be found on a salad bar. So some golden rules for us to keep in mind, and your teacher may have reviewed these with you already, but always wash your hands first. We will be handling the utensils and we want to make sure we have clean hands. Use the utensils instead of your fingers. If a utensil or spoon falls on the floor, do not put it back in the food. Tell a cafeteria person and that person will get you a new utensil. Wait until you sit down before you try your food. When trying new foods, take a small amount the first time. Take only what you can eat. For example, don't take extra carrots if you aren't going to eat them. The sneeze guard is used to keep germs away from the food, so our heads should not be under it. Once we take food out of the cold case, we don't put it back in. So if you go to the table and realize you don't want the carrots that you took, we can't put those back in the cold case. Ask a friend or a cafeteria person if you cannot reach an item. Always be polite in line and wait your turn. Now, let's watch the 3rd graders show us how to use the cold case.
Hi, Hilltop boys and girls. We have Mrs. Larson's 3rd grade class here. They are going to show us how to use the brand new cold case that we have as a part of our lunch line. So we are going to get started and take you through the steps. Right now they are checking in with Miss Stephanie at the door. I like how they are walking their feet to get in line for lunch. All right, so here you will notice they are getting their trays. The silverware and napkins are not there on the trays right now. This is our new cold case. So Lily is standing at the cold case. She is putting lettuce on her tray. Let's take a look at Lily's tray. Notice how she's using the 2 top spots of the biggest area. She's saving those for the hot food. And then she's putting the other items off the cold case on the smaller ones. So now she's going up to the line to get her pizza. Notice how she turned her tray so that the pizza can be placed on the large section, and then she's putting her bun on the other part. She's taking the butter, and then she's taking her silverware and her napkin. And then if Lily wants any type of dressing, she's going over to the cart to get her dressing. All right, let's take a look at how they're doing. So the cold cart will be used for cold items. There will be different items each day for lunch. Sometimes you have lettuce, sometimes you have applesauce, sometimes you have carrots, you might have peaches. It might be something different. This is where our students serve themselves before they come up to the line to get their hot items. And I really like how they aren't talking, they are focused on what they need to do and making sure that they get through the line as quickly as they can so that the next person can come through.